Coming up, a bonus for Boyle. Channing Tatum makes a splash, and find out who had this effect on fans.
My hands are still, my feet are all wobbly.
Don't go anywhere, as it's all in the Showbiz Hot 5. At 5, here's a film I can't wait to see, Inglourious Basterds. It's launching in the UK, but which star attached to it do you think brought all these lot out? Brad Pitt? Diane Kruger? Nope. They were there to meet the director, Mr. Quentin Tarantino. He was signing all new copies of David Bowie's track Cat People Putting Out Fire, which features in the film. And okay, so he may not be Brad, but he still managed to make a few ladies go weak at the knees.
My hands are still, my feet are all wobbly. I shook his hand though and asked him if he can play a role in his next film, but we didn't go into that, just went bye.
Oh, nice try. In at 4, someone else who has that effect on the opposite sex, Gerald Butler. What's going on with him and Jennifer Aniston though? I only ask as he says he's going to marry her. No, really, he did. And mentioned he'd be walking down the aisle with Cameron Diaz and Joan Rivers. The cheeky Scot actor said it's his answer of choice when anyone questions his relationships with Hollywood's leading ladies. Jerry says if you're put in a tight spot, just throw in a joke. That's what he does. Next up at 3, it was Susan Boyle's big US interview the other night, so American viewers were in for a treat. But turns out, so was the Britain's Got Talent star. As well as revealing all about her rise to fame and very public breakdown on the Today Show, Subo got to meet her idol. Elaine Paige suddenly popped up, and as well as giving the former church worker some tips, she confirmed that she'd love to duet with her on her debut album. It's gonna go to number 1, I just know it. In at 2, premieres. Been there, done that. Why walk up a red carpet when you can make an even bigger entrance on a boat? The cast of the new G.I. Joe blockbuster abandoned the usual film launch fare to unveil their efforts in London. Sienna Miller, Marlon Wayans, Channing Tatum and co made their way up the Thames before meeting the press line on the HMS Belfast. It's one in a number of stunts they're pulling off around the world, but making waves like this does have its downsides.
I did actually enjoy it. I did. I'm soaking wet.
Oh, poor Sienna. G.I. Joe hits cinemas on the 7th of August, and believe it or not, they're already thinking about another one.
We're hoping so. So. I mean, I think it merits it.
Yeah, it definitely demands a sequel. It's one of those movies that, you know, you kind of want to see more. It ends with a new beginning.
I'd certainly like to see more of Mr. Tatum. And my top story at 1. Michael Jackson's brothers have raised concerns, but now police are acting on suspicions surrounding MJ's doctor, Conrad Murray. The man who was there when the star died had his clinic searched by officials. They were looking for evidence that could point to manslaughter, but were quick to point out that he was not a suspect. Not a good day to be in his former nutritionist's shoes either. Authorities interviewed Sherilyn Lee and took away her medical records. That's your lot for now, but tune in for more Hot 5 action a bit later.